Hello and welcome to Conrad Seidel's Beer of the Week. This week's beer comes from the Schwechater brewery, which is the original brewery where Vienna-style lager was invented in 1841. And it's still a very traditional brewery, although it's owned by Heineken and produces a lot of pale lager. But once a year, the head brewer, Andreas Urban, he tries to brew a Weihnachtsbock, a Christmas bock beer, which is a bottom-fermented, traditional Austrian-style bock beer. Let's see the color. It's sort of reddish, orange, dark amber. I see it produces a lot of foam. Because even in very large breweries, the head brewer will always try to brew one batch of specialty beer a year. So in Austria it's a tradition that this specialty beer would be a Weihnachtsbock, a Christmas bock beer. In this case, something around 18% Plato, so it's quite on the heavy side. Beautiful, as I said, from somewhere in deep golden to amber, even orange. And speaking of orange, you can even smell oranges. Although the hops that I used, they contribute to that. It's Schwechater, which is a sort of steering Goldings, and Spalter Select. These two varieties of hops add to the aroma of the beer, which is predominantly a malty aroma, because it's a strong beer. 18-degree Plato, that means it's a beer that makes you expect a lot of sweetness. Let's try if we find that. Well, it's a full-bodied beer. Well, it's not overly sweet, because the hoppiness gives it some sort of backbone, gives it a boldness that makes you want to drink more, which is a key thing in a bock beer. You don't drink one beer and say, okay, I've had enough. You really want to drink another beer, or maybe two more beers of that. It's not too widely available. I mean, he put this beer for me in the bottle, but normally you don't get this beer bottled. I get it only in selected pubs in Vienna. I recommend Leupold. They're good because they're also fluent in English. So if you don't speak German and come to Vienna to sample that beer, go to Leupold and you can order that beer, Weihnachtsbock, in English, German, whatever, and they will understand you and serve you that wonderful beer, which works very well with all these more of heavy diet that you eat around Christmas. So if you eat poultry or turkey or whatever you get. I mean, look at Leupold's menu and you will find a lot of food that works very well with that beer. And so my invitation is come to Vienna, try to find a Zwicklbock. It's a rare beer even here in this town, and I'm very proud we have that. And so enjoy that beer. If you have time, come to Vienna. Vienna, Austria is a wonderful place to drink beers that are brewed in the tradition of Anton Dreh of the Schwechater brewery. Andreas Urban is a great head brewer there, and I say cheers, and he told me to give you his regards, so that's what I do. Cheers.